What will happen when I stop taking Reta Tide? Will I simply gain all the fat back? I've been reading all the stories online and everybody says when you stop it, the hunger comes back with a vengeance and you put all the fat back on. Well, listen, I'm here to tell you that what basically happens is you feel the same level of hunger that you otherwise would have if you got that lean anyway. Because what happens when you drop body fat, when you get lean, when your fat cells shrink, they release hunger hormones. That's why 99% of people can't maintain the fat loss that they've achieved. They yo-yo diet, yeah? It's very, very rare. Of course, there's some cases and there's a lot of reasons for that. But most people, when they lose a lot of fat, they're then having to deal with a nagging hunger that never goes away. That's constantly on their case, constantly in their ear saying, go eat, go eat, go eat. And their sensitivity to hyperpalatable food and the enjoyment they get from tastes and endorphins and dopamine and serotonin is so much magnified that it becomes almost impossible for most people to not regain the fat that they lost. But let me tell you this, there is no rebound. What simply happens is when you come off, you all of a sudden feel the hunger that you would have otherwise felt that lean anyway. But the good thing about it is you did not have to use any willpower whatsoever to get to this new body fat. So all the willpower, energy, determination, focus, discipline, whatever you want to call it, whatever you would have used to get lean, you can now use to maintain this new body fat. And listen, it's so much easier to maintain a lean body when you've still got a ton of willpower and motivation in the bank and you love how you look. I was speaking to somebody recently about this. They don't really look after their teeth that well, but if somebody give them brand new perfect teeth, they said they'd brush their teeth and floss their teeth 10 times a day. Do you know what I mean? That same kind of effect. But listen, I've come off them many times, and sometimes I come off them and my hunger's quite stable. Sometimes I come off them and the hunger hits you like a truck. When I got peeled like this and I come off them, the hunger was very, very strong. But that's because I was leaner than I've been in like 10 years. But there's times when I've come off it and I'm just in shape, I'm just slim, got a flat stomach, my face is looking good, and I could maintain it very, very well. So it depends on many things. How lean are you when you come off it? How much fat did you lose when you come off it? All these sorts of things. And did you actually fix your poor habits, your poor lifestyle and your environment whilst you was on it? Or was you still eating shit, barely going gym and changed nothing? Because when you come off it, you're just putting it all back on, trust me.